Father's Day is coming up soon, and buying gifts for gamers is super hard, especially if they don't tell you exactly what game they want to get. I learned this the hard way when I was a kid, and I got Jaws on the original Nintendo, and from that day on, I was super specific about all my Christmas and birthday lists. These are some of the best gifts for gamer dads that I think anyone would love to get. Hi, welcome to Pixel Codex. My name is Remington Keller, and I'm going to help you rediscover your childhood love of gaming and find out about all the games you missed out over the years and the best way to play them today. I put links to everything I'm about to talk about down in the description below. Definitely check it out. Now, when I'm not playing them and I'm in between Joe Hill books, I love reading about video games. They're a great way to learn about the history of games when you don't have a ton of time or someone else is using the TV. These are some really great examples. First book I'm going to talk about, All Your Base Are Belong to Us. It covers everything from one of the first video game prototypes ever, Tennis for Two, all the way to games like Grand Theft Auto and BioShock. It's easy to read, entertaining, and informative, all three things I look for in a history book. If you want to learn about how some of your favorite game series came to be, then definitely take a look. The next book I'm going to talk about is Masters of Doom. Now, I don't know about you, but back in the day, as a kid in the early 90s, PC gaming was all about first-person shooters. And one of the best of all time was the original Doom. Me and my friends used to play the hell out of that game. Masters of Doom is an awesome book that tells the story of John Carmack and John Romero and how they started id Software and created everything from Doom all the way to Quake. It also tells how that partnership fell apart. I was a huge fan of all their games, and it really gives a great behind the scenes look into how everything came to be. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge fan of beat 'em up games. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, X-Men, Alien vs Predator, Double Dragon, Final Fight, the list just goes on and on. Streets of Rage 2 was one of my favorite beat 'em up games of all time. I was super skeptical when I first saw the trailer for Streets of Rage 4, but then the game came out and completely proved me wrong. It takes everything you loved about the originals and improves on the gameplay in a ton of ways. This is how you bring back a classic series. At first, the art style took a little bit to get used to, but now I definitely appreciate it. The game's been out for a while now on digital, but if you're like me, I always prefer to have a physical copy. If you missed out on the original limited run release, it's coming out on Amazon in July. Now, I know it's a little late for Father's Day, but you can pre-order it now and get it when it comes out. If he's a PC gamer, but wishes he could play them on the big screen TV, then definitely check out this Corsair keyboard and lapboard combo. I live in a small apartment that doesn't have a desk, so for me, PC gaming has always been an issue. So I've been trying to find a product for this for years now. I've tried everything from TV trays to piles of books, and nothing's done exactly what I wanted. So as you can see here, thing's pretty huge, but it does exactly what you need it to. I'm gonna put this down because the one downside to this is pretty heavy. Corsair makes my favorite keyboards, and the Lapboard is an awesome idea that I've literally been waiting years for someone to bring out. You just sit on your couch and can use your keyboard and mouse easily while your PC is hooked up to the TV. If he's big into first-person shooters or just multiplayer gaming in general, then you definitely need a good headset. I would recommend the Turtle Beach 700. My friend plays Call of Duty all the time, almost every night. And he says as soon as he got this headset, his gameplay improved by a huge amount. Now, who knows if that's just him getting better? He said the main thing is it helps you tell where your enemies are and pinpoint what direction they're coming from, so you can get to them quicker. Also, it's noise canceling, so it helps you when you're trying to focus in a noisy room. It's not surround sound, it's only a pseudo surround, but honestly, that's leagues better than your TV speakers. Video games have some of the best concept art out there, easily rivaling anything from movies or whatever else. There's so many good video game art books out there nowadays, and these are a few of my favorites. You can buy anything by Udon and you won't be disappointed. There's also a ton of good ones by Dark Horse and Titan Books. First of all, you can't go wrong with Street Fighter. Okami is one of my favorite artists of all time, and this is a great collection of some of his best work. Street Fighter is some of the most amazing characters, and this book is just full of so much great stuff. It's great concept art, these rare holiday cards that were sent out to Capcom employees, as well as detailed character breakdowns. If he's ever liked Street Fighter in any way, then definitely get this book. Next, we have Okami. This book is based on one of the best games on the PlayStation 2. It was a super unique take on the Zelda formula, and its graphical style is unmatched to this day. It has this watercolor art style with Japanese sumi ink splashes, and it just looks flat out incredible. If the game's graphics were that good even back in the day, then you just know this art book's going to be amazing. It definitely does not disappoint. If you're buying either of these books, then while you're at it, you might as well pick up their corresponding games. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection has everything from the original Street Fighter all the way to Street Fighter 3 Third Impact. These are some of the best fighting games of all time. It's probably the best collection of fighting games in the past few years, if not ever made. Okami HD just came out a few years ago, and it's by far the best version of the game. Everything is upscaled to 4K and it just looks fantastic. Both games are out on everything, so no matter what system you have, you can't go wrong. Now, if you already has a PlayStation 4, then you can flat out ignore everything else on my list and just buy The Last of Us Part 2. The first one is one of my favorite games of all time, and I've been waiting so long for the sequel. It looks flat out incredible, and everything Naughty Dog has done in the past 10 years has been the best games on their respective systems. It comes out the Friday before Father's Day, and it's amazing timing. If they like great story, action, horror, brutal combat, stealth gameplay, just go out and buy it. They definitely won't be disappointed. If you're looking for the best video game related apparel, then you definitely have to check out Fangamer. It's where I got this awesome shirt, and they have a ton of great stuff. I hope you enjoyed this list and you got some good ideas for some gifts for your husband, your dad, or maybe even to tell your family what to get yourself. Honestly, I would be happy to get any of this stuff, and it should cover everything if they're a current gamer, previous gamer, and it should definitely keep them busy for a long time. Once again, everything I talked about is down in the description below, so definitely give it a look. If you're interested in seeing some more, check out this video up here where I go over the first part of my top 10 favorite games of all time. If you got some value out of this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks a lot, have a good one.